Hi, this is Jo Casey from B.O.U.N.C.E and emotionallyresilient.com, and today I want to talk to you about starting with the end in mind. So often when we're going through a really challenging time, or we're in the midst of something that's quite scary or stressful or frustrating, we get so caught up in what is and what's going on that we don't stop to ask ourselves, what is it that I would like to happen? And I know that sounds really obvious when you say it like that, but it's one of the most fundamental questions. It's about, what would I like to happen in this situation? Okay, so my boss is being a nightmare, or I don't know, a client is threatening to pull out, or I've just had 3 members of staff call in sick, or the flu epidemic, or whatever it might be. It's, what would I like to happen? Now, that's not to say suddenly somebody comes down with a magic wand and gives you it and it happens. But if you start by knowing what it is that you want, then you've got a really firm foundation to work forwards from. Otherwise, you are just firefighting, you are just reacting. So if your boss is being a nightmare, if they're being unreasonable, if they are, creating problems where problems don't need to have happen, the answer to that initial question, what would I like to have happen, is I'd like my boss to start behaving in a bit more of a respectful way, or I would like my boss to be able to see things from my perspective, or I would like my boss to actually just leave me alone to get on with it. Now, at least then you've got somewhere to start from. Then you've got something to be working towards. If you want your boss to leave you alone to get on with it, then that's a point that you can start to have some negotiations with. You can start to actually have an adult to adult conversation about, I really need some time to be getting on with this. Why don't you let me know what you need to be able to feel comfortable to give me the space to be able to deliver on this, or, whatever the conversation might be. So if you start with asking yourself the question, what do I want to happen now? Then that gives you a starting point to be able to start engaging that creative problem solving side of your brain. Okay? For more tips and for things like this, go to emotionallyresilient.com and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.